A horror movie that teeters between psychological thriller and creature feature? That's the intriguing premise of the film Other. But does it deliver on its potential? Here's a review that delves into its strengths and weaknesses. The plot unveiled. Alice, played by Olga Kurylenko, finds herself in a chilling situation when she returns to her childhood home after her mother's passing. The house, a place of haunting memories, is rigged with surveillance, tracking her every move. But it's not just the technological invasion of privacy that's unsettling. A sinister presence lurks, pushing Alice towards a revelation that will shake her to the core. The review's take: horror thrives on isolation, and Other capitalizes on this. The feeling of being alone against an unseen threat is a powerful one, and the film initially excels at creating this tension. The reviewer applauds the relatable concept of a character's vulnerability, leaving the audience wondering what they would do in such a dire situation. But here's where it gets controversial: the introduction of a face-mutilating monster. The reviewer argues that this shift diminishes the impact of the initial psychological horror. A tale of trauma. Kurylenko's portrayal of Alice, a former model with a traumatic past, is a highlight. Her return to the childhood home triggers a flood of memories, and the film delves into the psychological horror of dealing with a mother's traumatic legacy. The reviewer finds this exploration intriguing, especially the revelation of Alice's reluctance to have children, stemming from her own childhood trauma. It's a powerful commentary on intergenerational trauma. Monsters and missed opportunities. The film introduces a monster that attacks people's faces, a concept that could have been a fascinating metaphor, especially given Alice's background in modeling and beauty. The special effects are impressive, but the reviewer laments that the physical monster detracts from the psychological horror that was so effectively established. The shift to a creature feature, according to the reviewer, weakens the overall impact. Directorial choices. David Moreau, known for his unique approach in films, employs an interesting technique in Other. The film primarily focuses on Kurylenko, while other characters are often seen through masks or abstract visuals. This choice adds an intriguing layer to the storytelling, but the reviewer questions if it was subtle enough to be fully appreciated by the audience. A payoff exists, but it might be overlooked due to the more prominent monster-driven narrative. A mixed bag. Despite enjoying the film's conclusion, the reviewer feels the concept is stretched too thin for a full-length feature. They suggest it would have been more effective as a short film, praising the cinematography and setting, but criticizing the pacing. Kurylenko's performance shines, but the horror elements feel underutilized, limited to quick jump scares. However, it does showcase her versatility as an actress, and the reviewer hopes to see more of her in the horror genre. Streaming soon, Other is set to stream on Shudder, offering horror enthusiasts a chance to form their own opinions. Will it be a gripping psychological thriller or a creature feature that falls short? The debate is open, and the film's release on October 17, 2025 will provide the answers. What do you think? Is Other a film that tries to be too many things at once, or does it successfully blend genres? Share your thoughts, and let's discuss the fine line between psychological horror and creature-driven terror.